The kids were playing in the riverbed and he came up to them. They looked around to see if there was a den anywhere, but they couldn't see anything. And he followed them all the way up to the house.
Yeah.
So then that's when they realized that there was a problem, that the mom was gone.
You found it.
They phoned to say, look, I don't know what we're doing here, so can you please come and fetch this baby? When we got back to the reserve, I had to look for a feeding bottle, and the only thing I could find was a kitten feeding bottle. Oscar was the first otter that we had dealt with. That night, bad nurse, he slept in the bed with me. Oh my word, this tiny little bundle of fluff. So soft. Wasn't expecting him to be so soft. He was so perfect. I had to get a hold of Nikki at Joburg. Nikki had said to me that they've got this otter baby and she wants to bond the two of them together. And they said they would fly down to fetch Oscar and take it to Nikki. He was a dream, actually. Best 2 weeks of my life.
It's good for any young animal to have a litter mate, as it were. How playful otters are. It's just wonderful to have two of them together to stimulate each other. Toto was a bit bigger. She was already splashing around in her little splash pool. Oscar hadn't quite got that far yet. So we had to wait for Oscar to kind of catch up. Part of the rehab process is introducing them to water because they don't automatically know how to swim. And then wean them from the milk formula onto solid food. Just getting them used to the taste of fish or crab or both. I took them down to a beautiful farm that these guys were released onto and started to walk them out the very next day. It was about 2 or 3 hours every day. I want them to get used to their new habitat as soon as possible. What was amazing was seeing them start feeling in the mud. Immediately they found freshwater mussels. I didn't teach them to do that, And I think it was probably about 2 months of walking. Subtly their behavior changes and you kind of know that they're ready. Being part of that experience and getting them to that point, it's the most incredibly huge gift, having a look in at their world. We see footprints all the time for these two, so they're around.